In a world increasingly powered by artificial intelligence, algorithms shape more of our lives than most people realize. They decide which posts we see on social media, influence who gets approved for loans, determine hiring opportunities, and even play a role in criminal justice. Machine learning, with its ability to find patterns in massive amounts of data, offers incredible opportunities for efficiency and innovation. But it also raises one of the most pressing questions of our time. How do we ensure fairness in these systems? This is where algorithmic accountability comes in. Algorithmic accountability is the principle that those who design, deploy, and rely on machine learning models must take responsibility for their outcomes. When an algorithm produces biased or unfair results, the impact can be devastating. For example, if a hiring algorithm consistently favors male candidates over female candidates because of historical biases in its training data, it is not just a glitch, it is a form of discrimination. If predictive policing software disproportionately targets certain communities, it reinforces systemic inequalities. The stakes are too high to leave accountability as an afterthought. At the core of the issue is bias in data. Machine learning models learn from the information they are given, and if that information reflects existing social inequalities, the algorithm may replicate and amplify them. For instance, a model trained on past lending decisions may inherit prejudices against minority applicants. Ensuring fairness requires careful examination of data sources, pre-processing to reduce bias, and ongoing monitoring to prevent unintended harms. Transparency is another critical factor. Many machine learning models, especially deep learning systems, function like black boxes, making it difficult to explain how they arrive at their conclusions. Algorithmic accountability demands that organizations provide explanations for decisions that affect people's lives. If an applicant is denied a mortgage or a job, they deserve to know why. Explainable AI is an emerging field that aims to make algorithms more interpretable without sacrificing performance. And it is a key step toward accountability. Beyond transparency, there is also the need for regulation and oversight. Governments and institutions are beginning to recognize the risks of unchecked algorithms. Laws like the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation already grant individuals the right to explanations about automated decisions. Similar frameworks are being discussed and adopted worldwide. These policies push companies to design systems with fairness, accountability, and transparency from the ground up. Accountability also requires diversity in development teams. When the people building AI systems represent only a narrow segment of society, blind spots emerge. Including diverse voices in the design and testing process helps identify biases and leads to more inclusive outcomes. Ethical review boards, third-party audits, and open-source collaborations are further tools to strengthen accountability in machine learning. But accountability is not only about preventing harm, it is also about building trust. People are more likely to embrace AI when they believe it operates fairly and responsibly. Companies that invest in algorithmic accountability not only avoid legal and ethical pitfalls, but also gain reputational advantages. Trustworthy AI is increasingly seen as a competitive edge in a market where users are becoming more aware of the consequences of data-driven decisions. The future of AI will not be defined solely by technological breakthroughs, but by the values embedded in those technologies. Fairness, transparency, and responsibility must guide the way we design, test, and use machine learning systems. Algorithmic accountability ensures that we do not simply build powerful tools, but that we build them in ways that serve humanity equitably. As machine learning continues to expand into every corner of society, the demand for fairness will only grow stronger. Algorithmic accountability is not optional, it is essential. It is the promise that innovation and ethics can go hand in hand, creating a future where technology empowers rather than marginalizes, and where fairness is not just a goal, but a standard.